Present day. Present time.
Oh, there are other lorry drive. I mean, like, no. Oh my god, man. This is no offense. This is what pisses me off. I'm an idiot. There's so many times where it's like, I'm just not doing my due diligence and actually exploring. Look at all of this. More people. Who are you?
G'day to you, officers.
Oh, who?
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock. His posture is relaxed. Despite his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical...
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words, daredevil driver, sound ominous to you.
To me, too.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything round here. Especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just sure thing. Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Did he actually give me some salami? And I actually ate some salami? Thanks,
A
man.
couple of indicator lights are missing from this control. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal. But you pull the lever all the way up until nothing happens. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the waterlock to get across the canal. Isn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday?
You're right. So it's definitely a multi-date thing. I don't know, it's a bit hard.
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically.
I can see you have a taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
A pair of Faun Ultras. The design,
Those sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest Faun sneakers.
only that's madness. These once respectable speakers have been conquered.
No, don't look at the speakers, officer. Look at the sneakers. The sneakers are the stars here. These, officer? These speakers are Samaran garbage. I'm ashamed to even use them for props. Don't waste your time on them. No way, officer. These aren't for sale. They're bad speakers. Low-fi socialist junk. No, officer. You're a high-class policeman who accepts nothing less than the best. Lucky for you, I've got the best on sale. Well, if you want them, but see, they are the pedestal for my sneakers. If I let go of the speakers, if, on the other hand, you wanted to buy the sneakers too, I could maybe throw in the speakers for little extra.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of the name Sileng is embroidered over his breastplate.
Happy shopping, officer. Everything's cool here. Everything's cool. The goods are cool. The customers are cool.
Yeah?
The place is cool. And one more thing.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers.
You're very cool. Bang, 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 bang. You're right, officer. 100%. No playing around then. Strictly business. Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol. Very sharp, officer. I'm Serais from the Sigai province of the Serais Empire. The apricot suzerainty, you know?
The apricot suzerainty is what the Sigai archipelago is commonly known as in Revachol. It's a bit of a fraught term.
No, apricots come from Sigai. My grandma used to grow them. But Sigai is a shithole. That's why I came to Revachol. Here's much better for an independent entrepreneur. Less laws. Speaking of,
Uh-huh.
why not support an independent local entrepreneur? I send half.
Well, if it's for his grandma, you should buy a lot of things.
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom. Good joke, officer.
You glance around the decrepit buildings, the miserable weather, the sidewalks strewn with sunflower seeds and a dust-choked air.
It's beautiful. Beautiful freedom. That's right. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything for you.
Again, she said that I spoke to all of the... Or I didn't speak to all of the vendors yet. It's becoming very evident that she's right, I didn't. But I think my problem is more around, again, who do I talk to? Who's left to talk to? You know? I can't think of anyone that I missed. I spoke to her, spoke to him. So it's becoming a little bit, you know, difficult for me to kind of figure out what the next steps are. Because he's not a lorry driver. Is he?
Hold on, Wandering Man. We're negotiating our... Aye.
The man whispers.
Alright, let's go talk to that big old tall racist dude. What's up, dude?
The unpromising race pupil returns. So it was.
You're so noble, Measurehead.
But while I am... That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side.
Oh my god.
Fine. Goodbye. Return to your degeneracy. Don't be vulgar. White? There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however. Mr. Clare is a man also. To serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. Of course you are, Revacholian man. Above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Stop explaining yourself. No one cares about your beliefs. Of course it does. You are a degenerate. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of this. I can see that. We are the future. I am a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulum. No. I have heard about it on the radio. He would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry in front of... I'm from Couronne, a
And no, it is not just in Revachol. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms. Racists are generally not very good examples of their race. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently drop. Your silence betrays your inferiority. You do not have a reply. You should enter a deep race slumber. Perhaps in 4,000 years, there is need for...
I think this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one. There always is.
Good point.
Race is reality.
So he won't take the body down because he's being a dickhead, and we need to side with the Union to do it. Fun. Which I don't want to do. You know, despite the fact that... yeah, I'm gonna be very blunt. There are parts of this game that are a little bit, yeah, kind of frustrating. Like this guy's a dick.
Make way for the master poet. Huh? The bosses, man. No.
Money.
Before you stands a motor carriage. This must be...
Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. The frequency tableau lights up, and the soft purr of...
This is Precinct 57. Hello.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on.
Received.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for... Yes, hello? All right. Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
Fair enough.
There is no resentment in her tone. She wants you to ask her out. No question about it.
No, not me. No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people have phones, or people don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the unions.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the union already knew about the court. No one calls the police. The union would get angry. You know, what the union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Garbage.
Mm-hmm. I didn't want to get in trouble with the others.
Push her further. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
The other people who live around here.
Her voice is resigned.
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing is frowned upon here. Everything is dealt with. Well, please, I just didn't want any trouble. You do? Oh. What else can I do for you? Yeah, go on. You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Maybe, I don't know. Please, no. Not this again. Everyone saw your cool gun detective. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating, and...
Sounds like it's going to be bad. Do you really...
You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it calms you, and then you started making suicide jokes. It got pretty graphic.
Some poor sod was trying to
Yep,
eat his
sounds
whipping
about right.
while you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the mercy shot right next to him. Spat some in his... People tried to back away from you, or even slip out of the door. But you screamed, "I am the goddamned law."
No idea. All I know is next you were waving around money instead, saying things like big butts cannot lie and guns can't buy money, but money can always buy guns. It almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask. I do hope so. Please don't call me again. Bye.
No, she doesn't have a problem with you. It must be someone else she's angry about. Some other guy. Like, trust me, you wouldn't want to be the guy. No, you're the guy. You're Lieutenant Love, matchmaker extraordinaire. Help what misogyny?
Yeah, this is a
I'm
little
just telling
weird.
things the way they are. You have to act. Think you can do that, Lieutenant Love? You're just a gimp.
Call was terminated by the other party. Anything else, officer? 57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of...
Alright, we gotta go to the pawn shop. And here's the thing, I think I remember where the pawn shop was. So I'm not mistaken, it's this place. This should be a pawn shop if I'm not mistaken. Like, I'm 1000% certain this is the pawn shop. Oh, this is definitely the pawn shop.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my... What can I do?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
Oh, for real?
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
Great, I want my gun.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
What? Sold?
Great.
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found, truth be told...
Right, so, let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now it's...
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
You're right that she could cast aspersions on the force. We have to find out.
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
My apologies, officer, but I...
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can...
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a serve, and I don't like keeping guns around the shop.
He's not telling you the whole story.
You weren't quiet. Yourself, you were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life. When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put...
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
15 real.
The lieutenant looks
No.
from you to Roy, and then back to you.
This guy hates
It's
me.
clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be. This has got to be the most. There's pity there too, in case you didn't notice.
No apologies necessary, officer. Of course. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
Thanks,
Do
mate.
my best to keep my distance from...
No one likes to see what you have to see every day. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
Wait, what?
Another time, perhaps. Hello again. Sure thing. Sure, man.
Alright. I think I know who has my gun. It... There's only two... It's a female. And it's somebody who's talking about pigs. Hey, we talked to somebody who was talking about pigs earlier today. Let's go see her. I'm sure she definitely isn't involved at all. Wonder what the day-night cycle is like in this game, or if there even is one. As you can see, it's 18 o'clock. Or 1800, sorry, my apologies. Yeah,
A
let's...
sturdy metal door guards the southwest. This could be a way into the apartment building. The door rattles against your knuckles, but the door rattles again. But this...
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers. The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here. No, I already told you. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door. With the smoker. You already were there.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sounds.
Good. We had enough problems with bums and drunks and thieves loitering.
You're well versed in the kind of threatening legalese that...
I know my rights, and don't you marm me, boy.
Miss, would it help if we offer...
Hold your horses. I don't care about your stinking badge. Just come in.
Annoying brat. I don't like when people are annoying. Next time, let me in immediately, or else you're gonna be in big trouble, lady. Now let's get our gun back from this woman. Because she has it. No one else has it. We all know who has it. We know she has it. Come on. Again, we need to go to the balcony and see this dear girl face to face. No, this isn't where I wanted to go. This is it, but it's not where I wanted to go. I wanted to go talk to the girl. As much as I want to go talk to the man who was smoking a cigarette earlier up there, the more important thing to do is to talk to that woman. Because that woman... He's got some info. No. It's not one of these houses. I don't even want to talk to her. Alright, let's try that door and let's see if that's the way. I'm thinking this should be it. And here we go. Hello.
Ooh, the
The piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are. Yeah, I can see that.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage.
No, not. The only other person. Oh, the person. I feel like adult. Well, we know who's sleeping here. No. Okay, I think the next person I'm going to talk to who I think might have the gun, because if it's not Sylvie, it has to be then either the woman inside the bottom floor or the woman on the top floor. So let's go see. Just be happy that you're lucky. That woman is very lucky. I mean, we can go and talk to the guy in the backyard again, but I don't really see how that's going to really be beneficial for anybody. To be quite honest, I don't find him to be that useful. I just realized I've put in like 2 hours. I keep saying, you know, that I'm not enjoying this game, and then in the same breath I've put in like 2 hours into this session alone. I mean, like, Disco Elysium, it has its moments. It's a weird game for me because it's like, it's not, I wouldn't call it a bad game per se. I wouldn't call it fun either. It's interesting, to say the least. It's a very deep, I would call, point-and-click adventure with a lot of, I would assume, kind of deep mechanics that I just haven't even gotten to explore yet, and I've already invested a lot of time into it. Now, certain people can feel certain types of ways about that, myself included. I also can feel a certain type of way about that, and not a positive way.